Go lay down. No, don't try to do it. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go, Felicity, out. Out. I know. I know. I know. It won't hurt so bad if you lay down, honey. I'm gonna help you with your blanket. All over. Good girl. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Yeah. Lay down. All right. All right. No, preacher. Come lay down. Come lay down. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. All right, preacher, go. Out. Preacher, get out now. Go. Out. Go lay down. Go lay down, Cashmere. Cashmere, go lay down. No, go lay down. Go lay down. You're fine. You're fine. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go build your nest. Go lay down. I know, you're a good girl. I know, you're right. Go lay down. Go lay down. You're fine. I know, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. I know, go lay down. You're fine. I'm back. Good girl. Go lay down. know. You're all right. You're okay. Mm-mm. You're a good girl. I know. I know. You're a good girl. Yeah, she seems okay. It's just taking a while. Usually does on the first one. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Go lay down. I know. Go lay down. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Hey, Alex. Can you bring me a bit of ice cream for her? What? Just some. Shh. Go lay down, Cashmere. Cashmere, go lay down. Go lay down, Cashmere. lay down, Cashmere. Cashmere, go lay down. Lay down. Thank you, ma'am. She leave? Yep, definitely. You bring me the sugar? Will you bring her some water? Yeah, she needs some ice cream and some water.
Hey, I can't, Rachel.
What?
Do you live stream?
Yeah.
Here, I can't get it.
You can't get what?
You're gonna have to let it thaw out. It's all frozen like a brick.
You just need a brown spoon, and then you just. Alright, well, for now, let's just get her some water. Can you give me some sugar? Cashmere, go lay down.
We don't have bowls. It's just the one. She really needs to do dishes.
No, there's bowls.
There's Savannah. Do not lie.
That's not. Oh, Cashmere. Really? It's really not the best thing. You are making a mess in there. Preacher, be quiet. Savannah, can you please bring me the water? You're a good girl, Cashmere. You're a good girl. Can you bring me the ice cream?
Yeah, I'm working on that one. It's taking me a while to get it.
You don't want much water? You don't want it?
Taste the milk. Here, keep your coffee in a higher place. It's trying to drink it.
What?
Jesus was trying to drink your coffee.
Okay. Will you hand me a wet rag and put him out?
Jesus, come here. Come on. Oh God, then get some chips ready.
Dude, really get out with these stuff. This is so funny. I know, you're a good girl. I'm a good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. I know. You're a good girl. You're a good girl.
Preacher's just sitting there. By your door.
Oh, really?
He's just sitting there.
You take that. She's not interested in that.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
You're a good girl. You're a good girl.
It's really hard to do
Yeah.
because it melted whenever you're driving home with it.
Yeah.
And then I just put it in the deep freezer. So it
Oh,
has
mommy.
freezer burn.
All right, that's fine. Just try to get it out best you can. Yeah. Oh, good girl. You're a good girl. Yes. Yeah. 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 I know. I know. I know. Oh, sugars. No. You want me to sit with you? Let me get in there. Sit over here. Here's your puppy. Where's your puppy? Where's your puppy? You didn't want the water? You only want it now? Yes. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Yeah. I know. Just relax. Just relax. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Oh! Savannah, bring me a towel. That is the most annoying wrapper for some towels I've ever seen. First puppy's out, y'all. Had to get her to kind of relax a little bit. Yeah, they're in here. They're right there. Thank you. I got them. That's fine. Thank you.
Yeah, she's coming.
Let me see that baby. Let me see that baby real quick. Can I see it? Oh my gosh. It's a Formentino. I think so. I think so. It might be. I could totally be wrong. I could totally be wrong.
Thank you, Kathy Kate.
All right, I need the heat lamp now.
Okay.
Oh, we have a cry.
Here.
No, I told you she doesn't need it yet.
Let me.
Oh my goodness. No way. No way. Let me see your fat butt. I can't believe we had our first Formentino. That's so crazy. You stay. I got it. Don't you worry. I'm not gonna hurt you, baby. I'm not gonna hurt you, baby. I'm just gonna dry it off. Don't you worry. I'm just gonna dry it off. I'm just gonna dry it off. Yeah. Don't you worry. I know, yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe that. Big old Formentino male. Holy cow, y'all. Alright, there you go. There's your baby. There's your baby. Let's get him nursing. I'll show you guys. There he is. Beautiful Formentino male. Alright,
No,
alright.
she does not like that.
Yeah.
Don't share them. Give me your baby.
Whew, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Alright. We're good.
And you suspected something.
Whew.
You know.
First one out. That's the hard part. The first one is always the hardest.
Let's see if I can get this. I'm gonna hook it up to the premium one.
Right, yeah.
It's not gonna go very far. Don't put it back there, Mama. I can't reach back there.
Is that really the longest it'll go?
Yeah, I can't even reach right
Okay,
there.
well, get me another extension cord then.
Okay. Well, actually, no, I don't want to move that. But yeah.
Alright. Or you know what? I don't think we need this pole anymore. But whatever. No, you. She's taking the towel. That's funny. All right. Good girl, Cashmere. Good girl. Good girl. There's your baby. There's your baby. Yeah, there's your baby. There's your baby. Okay. Don't lay on him, Cashmere. Alright, perfect. So I'm gonna have to. There's nothing longer. It's still not long enough.
Okay, are you going kind of like an extremely long one on that side? Because those are the only really long ones that we have.
There's one underneath the table in the living room area
Underneath the table.
where the black cabinet is, where the blue lamp is. Oh, Cashmere, are you laying on him? Don't lay on him. Let him nurse. There you go. Let him nurse. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Come on, there you go. Right there. Shh, 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 shh. Cashmere, hold still. Hold still. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. Hold your baby. Yeah, hold your baby. Try to take off. Is your baby trying to take off into the hay? There you go. Don't you worry. We're getting the heat lamp put on in a second. I know, yeah, I know. I know. You're a good girl. You're a good girl, but you're kind of crushing him a little bit. Yeah, you're a good girl. I know. Don't you worry. Savannah, just bring me the long extension cord. It's fine. Thank you. It's perfect. Thank you. No, just hand me the end.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you need a baby light?
No, you can just plug it. No, just keep that out there.
Okay.
Plug it in out there. That way it doesn't take up too much space here. There we go. Oops. Alrighty then.
Do you need a baby wipe for your hand?
What?
You need a baby wipe for your hand?
What do you mean my hand?
I thought you had baby poop in your hand.
Do I? Oh my gosh, I do. Thank you. Yes.
Saw
Sorry.
that whenever I came in. I was
I
like,
didn't
"You
even
need a
see
baby
that.
wipe?" It might be 2 hours.
Yep. Alright.
Oh, thank you, Wolf Girl.
Yeah, sorry you guys, I'm not paying attention to the chat right now. I'm sorry.
Aries litter.
I'm just trying to focus in here, you guys. So I apologize if I'm missing any commentary or any donations.
Hello, guys.
Alrighty. Cashmere is, she always needs me to step in and kind of help her relax. My baby. My baby. Who's my baby? Who's the baby? Who's your baby? Alright, will you hand me another
Wait, I
towel?
Oh,
Yeah, the ice cream. Too. That and ice cream.
okay, I'll grab the towel.
Alright. You like that? Literally getting ice cream everywhere.
I'll take that.
There you go. Here, put that right there. While can I play? While I play with your puppy.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, I know.
They sound like cats. They
I
can't really
know.
see that though. Honestly, they
I
can't.
know. Yes. Hello. 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 Hello.
Let me see if I can get that for you.
You don't know me yet, but I love you very much.
I've been waiting on you.
Yes, I have. I'm so excited to see you. You're such a cutie. I know you're a cutie. Let me get the baby. Oh, you're a cutie. It's a beautiful Formentino male. I know, yes, I know. The baby. I know. You're too cute. There's your mama. There's your mama. Try some milk.
Does that go right there?
Yeah. No, the other way in the middle.
Okay, right here.
Right there. Yep. And
There
then move
you
the
go.
cord.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, careful. Bring the ledge over. All the way over. All the way. There you go. Perfect. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
That is a huge puppy, man. I'm serious.
I wonder if he's the first big male there.
I'm not, okay, I don't want to speak before the chips are out. All I can say is the people that know me, Reese, you know me, girl. I have been wanting a very nice Formentino male for a long time. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not going to sacrifice color, like I'm not going to go find a dog that's that color just because I like the color. But if this male is like anything else I produced, very happy. Very happy.
Yeah, if it's like, and if you guys are wondering what Formentino is, it's like a dilute version of like kind of what
Fawn.
a blondie is. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a dilute version of fawn.
Yeah, I always thought that it was possible that I could throw that color because she has the dilute gene and they also throw fawns. So I figured that maybe I might get some, but I hadn't yet.
Also, thank you, Kathy Kate, for how much you donated. I haven't been able to look back at every single time you donated, but she's donated quite a bit and all
It's
that.
awesome.
So thank you.
Yeah, I've tried to say thank you every time.
Yeah. I tried to, but we were working and stuff, so she donated like multiple times while I was gone.
You're a good girl. You're a good girl.
Everybody's just like, keep him.
I mean, honestly, I was like, best case scenario, hoping for like a solid black male, like Baby Bear. But a Formentino male would be like Jesus coming down and being like, Rachel, here's your puppy.
Although this person said Formentino and Liberty could possibly bring an albino after a few litters. You do not want an
No,
albino.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not what creates an albino. And your baby.
What she think about that? She was thinking.
She did a burp. You're such a good girl, Cashmere. You're such a good girl. Will you hand me my coffee?
Yeah.
Let me see him. Oh my gosh. You're so cute. I know. I know I shouldn't be holding you this much.
She's all about him. You can tell. As long as he's got a good structure and all that, which he definitely should, you know. There's no reason he wouldn't.
All I can say is I haven't had a lot of issues in my litters thus far, so.
And at this point, I think you've pretty much, now that you've had a Formentino, that you've pretty much had every color.
Yeah, just about. Just about every color now. We have not, other than we haven't had a straw.
What is that color? What's
Well,
straw?
it's a DQ, so you wouldn't want it anyway.
Oh.
But as far as like all the colors,
Yeah.
we haven't had it.
Thank you, Felicity Warren. I don't know how to say that. It's FELICITY. Felicity?
There you go.
Yeah, the ice cream is used for energy and all that, right?
Calcium and energy. Just something. She doesn't like to drink a lot of water when she's in labor, and I like to just make sure she's getting something.
Amanda donated. Thank you, Amanda. She said, usually how long between pups? It depends.
Anywhere
It could be
between
hours.
anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour typically.
Yeah, but it could be longer too. It literally could be like. Somebody said it would be bonkers if another Formentino puppy popped out.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Especially with one.
Usually when she has puppies, she has them in groups.
Mhm.
The only time she's ever had only one color was when she had a red puppy. She only had one red puppy.
Would you name him off of his color, like Formentino or something?
Would I name him Formentino?
No, like would you name him kind of like something related to his color?
Maybe.
Like kind of like Blondie and Midnight, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Name him Frosty.
Frost.
Just joking. Just joking.
She's trying to get in the coop. Oh, I don't mean to say that out loud so loud, but you know, that's just what the mama does.
Wow, dude. He's so cool. Mm-mm-mm.
Rossi, thank you.
Everybody
Liz.
pray for this Formentino to be a pick of the litter, amazing male.
Thank you, Lil0208. She donated. She said, "Thank you for sharing your beautiful family with us and has spread the love, invited others to watch your channel."
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And she's watching your channels. Somebody said the structure, and then they're like praying. Hopefully, one day you'll just be going structure.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's your bedtime. Well, yeah. I wish I was sleeping, but
She was asleep. I woke her up.
yeah, it's currently like 4:40 a.m. right now.
Yep.
But that's just how it works with her. She usually has her puppies like this.
Yep.
Name him Structure.
That's awesome.
Valentino. That's what we should have named Batista out there. He's sleeping. What are you doing? Go to sleep on off to the back. I tend to do that. He's so big. Honest.
I'm telling you, he's huge.
Let's see if she can roll over a little bit. He's having a hard time getting to her.
That's fine. That's
hot
fine.
tots.
That's fine. You good girl.
Her
I'm telling you, she was making it. So I don't know if any of you have had children before, but the more you struggle and the more you tense up and you freak out, your body can't relax enough to kind of push the baby out, and you're kind of fighting it. You really do need to relax and just kind of like get in touch with your body and then pay attention to the contractions and then just push with your body. And she was freaking out too much and panting and just kind of freaking out too much to want to have them. And that's why as soon as I came in here and I started loving on her and getting her to relax, she had him. And I always have to do this with her every time, I swear to you. She just...
Somebody said, Rachel, can you be there for my childbirth?
Right? So...
she's had one of them.
There we go. My baby girl.
She's had her fair share of children.
Yes, baby girl.
She's just like, eat my
But
baby.
he is the most gorgeous color of Formentino too. He's a really super light color.
Yeah.
Right.
And usually once they're a few days old, that coat really comes in, and it's just cute. Rachel, do you take children in payment for puppies? I have good genetics, I promise.
Oh,
She's got enough.
I'm not quite sure that I'm a great dog person. I'm not quite sure that I'm the best human person.
Yeah, y'all guys might know.
The jury's still out on whether or not I'm a good mom or not. You'll have to ask Savannah on that.
I don't think we shouldn't have I mean, somebody said imagine his eyes are light colored. The lightest you can go with the Cane Corso, you can't go blue or anything like that. But
The eyes should match the coat color, the lightest shade of the coat color. So we got another one coming soon. She's starting to push.
Yeah, she's putting her bouquet up in the air.
My baby. But did you guys notice how I told you that the first one is always the hardest? Did you notice how she was panting and whining and freaking out? And that's just how it is whenever the first puppy. But as you see now, she's focused on this baby. She's pushing when her body wants her to. And as you can see, that's a push.
Ooh, that was a big push too. Oh, she's ready.
Yeah, she's not freaking out about it, and that's why it's important to not let your emotions get the best of you,
Yeah.
It's just that initial one that is always the hardest.
Somebody said, I'll give her my boyfriend's plant-eating cat for a puppy. Don't tell him.
Yeah, baby girl, mommy, I know.
Where would I place myself in the pack? I don't know. Preacher, I wouldn't want to say that he's higher than me because I'm human. But
baby girl. My baby girl.
Smith's sister.
Hey, baby girl.
Who's the dad? Preacher? Question mark. Yes. Preacher is the father, and he is waiting outside of the door like a little baby.
Yeah, he's out there outside the door crying for Cashmere.
Yeah.
I know, baby.
She's big about that.
Okay, don't have it in my lap.
She's like, here, take it.
She's like, take it out, Mom.
Deliver.
Yeah, I know.
The puppy is going to be brindle. No, not this one, but... Is there a such thing as a brindle Formentino?
No. Not that I've ever seen. Which is really interesting because technically there's really no reason that you shouldn't see one. It's just a brindle fawn, but we don't have brindle fawns in our... Now there are brindle fawns, but they're usually like Pressa. I have not seen a brindle fawn Cane Corso.
Wow. That's interesting. There should be more research on that. Are any puppies out yet? Yes, there is one puppy out, and there's another one on its way. Have you ever had a runt?
Yes.
I mean, there's always kind of a runt.
Yeah, there's always a smaller one.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that it's like the stereotypical runt where it's just like it won't live. It's like too tiny. Usually, that's not how they are.
All right. So now that he's actually nursing, that will help her in her labor.
The person said, "Oh, he's crying because he's gonna get whooped from Cashmere for putting her through this." Yeah. She's too sweet for that right now.
You got baby girl. This is my baby girl.
This person said, wait, where'd it go? They said a runt can always catch up to the rest of the litter, and that is pretty much right.
Is that velocity?
I just let her outside too. She was running out there. I just let her out.
Does she want back out?
I watched her go to the bathroom. She should be fine.
I would at least put her in a kennel if she's acting like that.
Okay. Do I have school break this week? No, I'm homeschooled currently. So
She is being enrolled in public school though next week.
yes.
So
After Mom has a dentist appointment,
mhm.
I can watch the little ones for now. Just because you never want to leave when they're all by themselves with their mom. It's the only thing we won't stick to whenever it comes to how they do it in nature. Because in nature, they'll just lay on the puppies, and from then on, just whatever puppies don't live, just don't live. You can't do that.
This is my baby Cashmere.
She's probably just sitting by your gate, crying.
Oh,
Not even
she
by the
wants
door,
in. That's
right?
what it is. Yeah, she wants in.
Everybody's like sitting by the gate, just like full stare, just like, what's going on in there? Let's see the babies. They act so much like a family, like a real family, you know. And I'm pretty sure Velocity is an aunt to the little ones. There's one Apex Mashkin. Looks like he or she might be a Brindle Formentino kind of cancer.
Which one?
They said there's one Apex Mashkin. I think that's a breed.
No, Apex might be a breeder as far as I know.
Oh,
There is
Mashkin,
a breeder called Apex.
Mashkin.
Just Google Brindle Blue Fawn, because that's mostly what people call that color. The Italians are the only ones that call that color Formentino.
Cane Corso or just
No.
okay? Because the first thing that's coming up is Pitbull puppies.
Yeah. Blue Fawn. But you'd probably find it in them more than anything.
Yeah, they do. I think. I don't know.
So
what
do
that
Brindle
is.
Blue
Oh,
Fawn.
that's not fawn. That's blue. If you don't realize that.
That's just a blue brindle. What about that one right there?
This one.
Yeah, is that brindle?
American Pitbull Registry Brindle Pitbull puppy. I don't know if that's fawn, right?
Does it have a blue mask?
That's a blue mask, right?
Make it bigger, because I can't see it.
Oh, it went immediately to that.
Yeah, it looks like it might have been. So it very well could be a color. I have not seen it in a Corso at this point yet. I have not seen it.
Let me see if I can find it. Velocity, stop.
That doesn't mean that you can't. And like I said, in theory, you should be able to have it. It's not.
I think it might just be very like rare or something. Let's see.
Yeah, it's less common.
Got an eye on the chat right here too. None of those really look like a fawn. It's just like, what about that?
Oh, there it is. Oh, buddy,
Oh,
poor
buddy.
baby.
Did she have it?
Yep.
Oh, gross. I don't want to look at that. Oh, nasty. Oh, I just
poor
saw like
baby. Did it hurt? I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby.
That's a blue brindle.
I think I gotta get to this one.
Oh, gross. She's eating that placenta all up. Labor looks like hard work. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What color?
Blue.
We got a blue one, which is pretty good because, you know, it's like a... Do you think Cashmere will somewhat look like that whenever she's older?
This is a blue male.
Or do you think she'll never have a face like that? Like a
Ugh.
serious...
I do not like that.
What?
She dug all the way down to the plastic,
Oh, I saw that.
and so there's water all over.
Oh, because it popped. That's what's in the placenta or whatever.
Yeah.
There's water.
Yep.
Somebody said, I think she's going to have a few blue pups. Yeah, you think? You think Blondie will ever look somewhat like that in the face?
I don't know. Can't see it.
Yeah. But she's going to take her street dogs. The most usual colors for kind of person.
That blue one came out nursing.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, yeah.
You just went.
Let's try to keep these guys warm. I'm gonna need more towels than what he gave me, than what he got.
That's kind of a good kind of person.
Do we have any other stuff that you can wash?
Towel.
What about those? What about the blanket and the sheet and all that? Did you dry
I
that?
think I have those in the dryer. Let me go look. I could have swore I put those in the dryer right before I went to bed. I was like, woohoo! What time did we have number 2? Let's see. It's around 4:51. Around 5 o'clock.
Right.
A good puppy.
Hmm?
Does she need an ice cream?
Mm. I would give her that, but I would also put a scoop of the fenugreek in it.
Here's these. These are 2 things.
Okay, perfect. That's fine.
So I don't know if you need those, but I'll let
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
you grab them if you need to.
Thank you, ma'am.
Where's the bowl we used for the ice cream?
Right here. Thank you. You do good, mama.
Eventually went to sleep.
Hmm?
Oh, see, eventually. Here, wait. Let me see.
Did you put the fenugreek in?
Yes. I just wanted to bring that stuff in there so I didn't have to in here. So.
Give me the towel.
Do you need the? No, you don't need a spoon. I didn't.
It's not a baby.
She's like, give me the towel. You washed my baby with it.
Oh, good job.
She said that. Okay. Placenta looks like a big liver. Hey, there's more towels in here. Just wanted to make sure you knew.
Thank you.
Ew, some people make smoothies out of placentas.
Ugh, yeah.
It's so gross. How many cups are you estimating?
It's a cultural thing, I believe.
How many cups are you estimating?
I'm estimating this 12, which is what she usually has.
I'll let you guys see the puppies. They're like, can you move the camera so we can see them
Yeah.
better? I'll let you see them. I will say, y'all guys don't want to be in a perspective where you can see the birth. That's very gross. I
Try
made
to
a
put it
mistake.
over there and see if that works.
See if you want to see those little ones. They're in there drinking milk. Especially that blue one. He's all about that.
Try that one.
Okay. You don't think that he's a light blue? That Formentino?
No, he's definitely a Formentino.
Okay.
Definitely Formentino. I know a Formy when I see one.
She knows one when she sees it. Is it too high? I think that
No, you have to put it down like the other.
Oh.
There you go.
Is that good to you guys? Yeah, that's definitely good. They can see them perfectly. See? It's good.
Good.
We'll make sure to do many things. Everybody's saying thank you. Why don't people just throw away their placentas?
I think that they think that because animals eat their placentas, that maybe we should eat ours. I think that what they don't realize is that the reason that most animals eat the placenta is to hide the smell from predators or other animals. So it isn't so much of a nutritional thing, so much as a safety thing.
Mm-hmm. So they want to make sure their baby gets all the nutrition.
Now that's not to say that they don't get any nutrition from it, but that's not technically why they do it.
Mm-hmm. So you had your placenta just thrown out. You were like, I'm out.
I have no idea what happened to it, Savannah.
You have no idea what happened to your
Nope.
placenta?
The doctor did something with it. It was none of my. I did not care. It was of no concern to me. You were the only thing that I was in any way interested in.
By the way, guys, she didn't believe at first that I was her baby when she first saw
I did believe you were mine. I did. I just wasn't expecting to have such a beautiful baby. I didn't expect to have.
Is she pushing or no? Or
She just shaking. Savannah looked like an angel when she was born. She had this milky white skin and blue eyes, just glowing blue eyes, almost looked purple, and the blondest hair. She looked like an angel. And I thought, how in the world did I, with my dark features, have such a beautiful little baby girl?
Especially with the backgrounds we come from. We come from the backgrounds with Arabic and all that.
Yeah, I swear, to me, she looked like a little angel. Like a little precious moments angel. And I was so thankful for her.
At least all these comments are going up for reviews.
I mean, granted, I will say, I would have been just as happy with a baby that had brown hair and dark eyes, but nonetheless, I just wasn't expecting it. It was like getting
a Florentino baby.
Yeah.
Angel then turned to a banana.
She did. She turned into a banana. My Savannah banana.
Miss Banana.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna have a new one soon.
This person said my mom was mad because I came because when I came because I literally slipped out without warning.
Oh Lord. No, I had to put considerable effort into
She wasn't even questioning if she was going into labor. She was like, I don't know if she's just like kicking me right now.
Yeah, I will say that I didn't realize I was in labor with Savannah initially. I was doing laundry. I was like very, a very different life, and I didn't have a car, and I rode the bus to the laundromat, and by the end of my laundry, by the time my laundry was in the dryer, I was having a hard, like whenever I would walk, it would just be painful, and I was like, what is this? And I couldn't tell if it was just Savannah kicking me around or if I was actually in labor. But when it got to the point that I was having a hard time breathing, then I went over and I asked some guy, didn't speak a lick of English.
You're like,
I was like, I think I'm in labor. Can you please give me a ride to my house? And like, even though he didn't speak English, he could get it. You know what I mean? He understood. And he drove me to my house. And even then I sat there initially and I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, am I sure? Because I didn't want to like go up there on a false alarm.
This person said, I shot out to my mom and my heart stopped 3 times.
Oh Lord.
You're blessed to have a life.
Jeez Louise, you better be nice to your mother if you started off that way.
3 times, heart stopped.
Jeez Louise. Oh my God. I would literally be so terrified just to even have my child out of my sight if they had that hard of a roof. I would be like the worst mom. The worst. Like, don't go outside, you catch a cold. Let me dry him off.
This person
Let me dry him off. I just want to dry him.
I was in labor 6 hours ago.
What? Wow.
This person said I'm always nice to my mom. I treat her like a queen.
There you go. There you go. That's a perfect way to treat somebody who gave you life. Hello.
Jean said, never able to have children, but love hearing the stories.
Oh.
Who's a thought?
Yep.
Adoption is an idea.
Yep.
Especially with what's been going on recently. I was in labor 16 hours, not 6. For 16 hours, not 6.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my gosh. My mom grabbed my dad by the throat. Oh, when she was in labor, when he offered her candy.
Good God.
She's like, how much you candy? I'm in labor.
Seriously.
I'm an adopted child, and I'm frankly pretty proud of that.
I would be too.
Imagine being in labor and watching this. I'm with you, Cashmere.
Yeah.
K-pop is pretty cool. They asked me if I liked it. I was in labor for 10 hours just a week after Cashmere. I had her babies in October.
Mm.
How long were you in labor?
Oh gosh. Not very long, actually. I mean, but that's because I waited so long. By the time that I got in there, I was already dilated to like 3 centimeters, almost 4. So most of the time, people go into labor, like people go into the hospital really early, and so they have to kind of wait in there longer. So I don't really know how long I was because I would have to have known.
When you went in and all that?
Yeah, exactly.
She doesn't really remember the time or anything. It was all just such a like, let's have a baby. And just
Well, it's just because I had my tubes tied directly afterwards.
so they
and
had you on those drugs.
It's so I just wasn't. I have no. I have literally no recollection. I want to say it was very early in the morning. The next day.
Mm. Do you want another child?
Nope. No, I do not.
Do you watch Game of Thrones?
Children turn into teenagers.
Do you watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I've watched them.
Fix the angle. That's the best angle in show right there. What was your first time giving or helping a dog give birth?
That would be my old pit bull lady.
She was quite the dog.
Yep.
Oh gosh, my parents wanted 5 kids total. They stopped after having me. 5 kids is a lot of kids.
Yeah, it is. That's a lot of babies.
Lots of babies. You hear Preacher out there?
Is that Preacher?
Yes, that is Preacher. Everybody's sleeping. He's sitting out there.
Howling.
He's not really howling. He's just whining.
I hear howling.
I don't know if that's really howling. I think he's just.
Are you sure that's him?
Yes, that's him. Everybody else is sleeping. I'm telling you. More towards the right. I can't move it towards the right, unfortunately. I've got it over an edge. Preacher. This being a simple one. Oh, poor Preacher is worried about Cashmere. I don't know if he's really worried. Would you say he's worried, or would you say he's more like anticipating like what's going on, or he's like trying to figure it out?
I would say that he's probably concerned.
Mm-hmm. He was last time. He wanted to come in, and he was like, "What's up?" Prediction for next puppy, color, gender, anything? I mean, it's kind of hard.
Oh yeah, let's take bets. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna take bets, but
yeah.
I'm gonna say blue.
I'm gonna say fawn.
I would love to say Formentino because I would like more, but we'll just say blue because I like being right.
I'm gonna say fawn and gender. That's kind of a hard one. That's gonna be a hard bet right there. I'm gonna say.
Well, I will say that statistically speaking, there's a much higher likelihood that it will be a male versus a female.
Because Preacher produces males.
Right. He always produces a lot more males than females.
I'm gonna go for. Wait, is that a female or a male? That new one.
These two are both males.
Okay. I'm gonna go for fawn male. Fawn male.
Okay.
That's what I went in with.
All right. Fawn male. I'm saying blue male.
Somebody said Formentino female. How many puppies do you think you'll get? Last time, or for the past few litters, we've gotten a consistent amount. Female brindle. All males this litter. That would be bad.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Because there's a bunch of deposits on females.
Not a bunch, but
there's
there's there's enough to fill the average.
yes.
The past.
What is Velocity's coloring? She's a
Brindle.
which kind of brindle?
Just a regular brindle.
I just thought that it was usually like black brindle or fawn brindle or not fawn brindle, obviously.
She's just brindle with a black mask.
Formentino partially blue male. Is that a thing?
Nope.
Okay. What's Formentino? Light cashmere question mark?
Nope. It's a dilute fawn.
It's like blondie but dilute.
Yep. So the fawn, instead of being a yellowy color, it's a silvery color.
Red male, that's not possible.
No, it is. Yeah, we've had red males before.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. But when I was thinking of red like terrible because he had like just a pure like an orange. A champagne, isn't that a dog? Isn't that a color in these dogs?
No, they don't come in champagne.
Okay. Who's Cash?
Cashmere.
Oh.
Short for cashmere. Do you want me to clean your ears?
It said, how many litters do you plan on having with Cashmere?
I've answered that more times than I care to answer it.
7.
She'll be retired at the end of 2020.
7 kids, that is.
Meaning that she will have only been bred for, what has she been? She was bred in 2018, 2019, 2020. So she will have been bred for 3 years.
Oh, I have to ask because I was looking at the site. Is there a way to special request less dominant versus a dominant one?
If you're high enough on the deposit list to be able to have puppies available, that's the problem. Oh, we got one out.
Oh, really? She got one?
Yeah, we got another one. Let's see.
Everybody already sensed it before you did.
What do you mean sensed it?
It's not sensed it, but they knew. They were like, everybody was yelling 3 before you were like, oh, we got another one.
Oh, bro, whatever, bro. Here, take that.
Everybody keeps on calling them potatoes.
Oh, gosh.
And they're like, I thought
Potatoes! Potatoes.
The potatoes are being born.
All right, let's see.
What color is it?
It is blue, I think. Looks blue to me.
The dark one. Now you got it wrong. Careful there, Cashmere. Jesus. Is she holding him?
She's,
Chewing on the wire thingy.
yeah, she's breaking the umbilical cord. You should switch the camera back
Okay. That.
where it was.
Okay. Is it too?
Yeah, she's moved again. Let's see if I can. Oh, okay, I almost. Let's see. Hold on, you guys. She's getting. There you go. Yep. There you go. Sorry. You just make sure to clamp it a little bit. The back.
Clamp the back?
Yeah.
Hold on. It's not going down, no. Hold on. No, this was better last time. They can't really see her.
Oh, she's kind of far down.
But it is a blue male?
Yeah, let's see where he is.
Oh, I went back up. Hold on. The black one?
Pretty sure it's blue.
Kind of hard to tell, isn't it? Let me see if I can get it. Cashmere's.
Stay, Cashmere. Stay. Shh. Stay. Just gonna dry him off a little bit. That's all. Just drying him off a little bit.
There There you go. That's a nice view. It's a good one. Y'all guys can see him. Does labor smell bad?
Actually, no, it's kind of a sweet smell.
Her breath does smell bad though after.
Yeah, her breath smells really bad afterwards.
Funny story, we were driving to the vet right after her labor one time and she was breathing in my face. Because, you know, you don't want to be too careful. And there's nothing wrong, but she was just breathing in my face in the back of Cashmere because I wanted to make sure that the puppies were okay and all that. And I ended up throwing up by the end of the car trip to the vet. I already gave her coffee. She said she likes men better, so Alex will most likely take her as like Alex best.
What is it? It is I was wrong. It's a blue female.
Oh wow.
I mean, I was right about the color, wrong about the gender. All
There's
right.
a lot of blues in there.
That's the first time. Actually, it's only the second time we've had a blue female, but the first time she didn't make it. But that was my fault, though.
What? How so?
Because I listened to the advice of a different breeder who told me to turn the heat lamp off, which is not smart.
Never turn off the heat lamp.
Yeah, never turn off your heat lamp. I know that there are people that don't use them, but if you've been using one, don't turn it off.
Because it's just such a dramatic change from heat to being cold.
You know that our first litter, Blondie was the first one out.
Really?
Yeah.
She was quite the wild one. She still is. I let her out tonight. And she was like, she does this thing where she kicks up her back legs like a little baby cow that's just for firstborn. It's a win. What time is it there in Texas? It's 5:18.
Yeah, lots of dilutes in this litter. Lots of blue.
I think that's kind of normal. Because Preacher, he's, oh, it's glitching. That's weird. Sorry about that, you guys. I don't know why it started glitching. Yeah, I'm already saying that it's crazy how much Cashmere trusts you holding the puppies.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I wonder if it's doing it for you guys.
Is it doing it on both screens?
Yeah, it's doing this one too.
Yeah, then it's doing it.
It's 5:17 here in Tennessee. That's where Mom wants to be. It's actually not that much of a time difference. It's only 5:19 here, unless it's 5:17 a.m. there in Tennessee.
Yep.
So it's not that much of a time difference, like a few minutes.
Do you guys see how much easier it is for her though after the first one, and then the second one, and it just keeps. Yeah, they just keep. It gets easier and easier. So I have to say, I really do appreciate all the people that are stuck around and stayed to watch this learning experience instead of getting emotional and just quitting as though the natural birthing process is somehow a traumatic event, you know?
And we do actually feed her stuff during labor.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Unfortunately, they don't make epidurals for dogs. So.
How many are out right now? 3.
3 so far, and she's still gigantic. It's almost like she hasn't had any, I swear.
6:18 West Virginia. 6:18 in Indiana. 8:18 in Sydney. I don't know where the engine is. I would love to stay and watch, but it's 5 a.m. here. Sometimes if she's not in heat, whenever she's not in heat, she'll sleep with me. But Blondie's in heat right now, so we can't really have her out so much.
Hmm.
11:20 a.m. in Scotland. Just a bunch of times. Or did the pup sleep? For now with Cashmere. But whenever she gets older, that's a place.
What?
Christchurch.
Yeah.
That's like a city or whatever.
Oh, I don't know about that. I thought it was a
Oh,
church.
no, this person said 10:19 p.m. Friday night in Christchurch. I don't know if that's a city. Quite the interesting name for a city. Do you mix anything with your ice cream? We do.
Fenugreek.
Yeah. Oh, it's a town in New Zealand.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, Christchurch. It's literally, there's no space in between Christ and church. It's just Christchurch
Wow,
in
that's
New
cool.
Zealand. I wonder if there's there's actual meaning behind our name that has something to do with the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Where do all the dogs sleep? Like mostly with Rachel, or do they spread out? Question.
Mostly with me.
Most of the dog. Well, Cashmere Preacher sleeps with you. Who else?
Usually, as many can fit in my bed do. It's pretty ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. Like, let's just say that
She looked into
I have
getting
to keep the AC really low and a fan on me because there's so many dogs that it gets hot.
Sonia, no, corsos do not come in white. They can have white markings in them, like on their chest. And
Yeah,
all
they
that.
don't come in white.
And
they-
even too much white can
Yeah,
be considered.
there's straw, but they should not be white. Even straw is a disqualification. You're probably talking about that Shipley dog.
How old are Preacher and Cashmere?
Here, let me help real quick.
You're a good girl, Cashmere.
Oh,
I don't think she even trusts me as much as she trusts you to be around those little ones.
jeez, what a mess in here. Hold up. Let's grab that blanket out. Let's grab this. And let's grab those blankets out.
Good big scratch. Which blanket? This one right here?
What?
The blanket right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. We just sit down here so sad.
I've
Yeah,
got
don't watch out for the.
I should make sure I don't get any of this wet. Alright, we're back up. I gotta move that camera. They're not looking at anything right now. Oh, what's she made almost? Okay. I wanted to make sure it was gone off. Or
You
you
hop
just,
up for me real quick.
yeah.
Thank you.
You gotta fix the camera.
Okay, there we go. Quiet. I wonder what's causing that glitch in the camera.
Is it used to much or something?
It's like only doing it. I guess it's okay now. Okay.
No, she hasn't had the floor yet.
Nope, back to doing it again.
What's not doing? Oh, it is over here. Sorry about that.
Do you think it's the internet connection?
Maybe.
It. When I moved the camera, it stopped.
She's not hurting the baby by looking in. Somebody said it should be the internet or the camera, nothing to do with the internet.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this camera is getting a little hot. Nope. Hold on. Just gonna try to put it back there. Turn the AC on lower for me.
Lower?
Yes, lower.
Alright, how much do
Put it on. What is it on?
I'm pretty sure it's like 10 degrees or something.
Alright, put it 5 degrees lower than what it's at. Yeah, we're lowering the temperature so that it doesn't fry the camera. Because unfortunately, we do have to have it on. Where are your babies? So right there. When they're right there, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Can you see one of your babies? Oh, you nasty cochina. That. You good girl. Oh, my baby girl. I know. Thank you.
She have another one? No? She's doing good. Well, her face is on the phone, so she's like, hey guys, I just had baby.
Well, I quit. It had stopped.
It doesn't do that during our live streams.
Mm-mm.
Oh, she's pushing.
Mm-hmm.
She should.
Oh, come on, quick.
She's so funny. She's like, hey guys, I haven't had a baby.
Quit. Come on, stop it. Quit. Savannah, bring me the thing that holds my phone, please. Oh, there we go. There's a baby over there. That one seems lively. Might be a black one by the look of it. Ooh, Savannah. Savannah. Bring me something like a bag of something from the freezer. Hurry. Stupid camera. Quit. Come on, man. Really?
I had to grab
Something closed, not open. Unfortunately, I bought the Dell XPS, which has the webcam down at the bottom, which is completely unusable. So I had to buy a live a webcam, and it's usually good, but I do think that it is getting just hot. Let's try that. Maybe that will help. I don't know.
Does she have another one?
Yep. That really sucks. Processes. This thing apparently looks like it's gonna stay. It's not hot. I know that because I put an ice pack on it. And it's just not working, unfortunately. Come on, man. Good God. Sorry, but I had to, y'all. I come from the old school. We hit electronics when they don't work. Alright, well, I'm gonna try to get my phone on, and I'll try to redo it with my phone. I'll try to reconnect with my phone since this is being so crappy. Let me see here. There really isn't anything about this thing that really should be causing that. Quit. Jeez Louise. I don't know, it's really weird. So crazy how sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Nope. Whatever. Okay, alright, I'm gonna end it and restart it. Sorry, you guys. I'm too irritated by it.